Today we're going to do an advanced joint lock drill, number 1. It's a little more advanced work. I'm hoping that you've already been through the basic locks over and over and over again, so at least you know them so you can start working with them. Once you know the locks, you're going to find them absolutely useless if you don't practice them in flow in odd situations. Doing them statically does not apply to the real world. So today I'm going to do joint lock number 1. Number 1 is what I want you to imagine is it's just a drill to teach flow from going lock to lock. It's with a person who's not giving you resistance and they're not tense. So what I like to do is I like to start with a basic grab, whatever it is, right? Grab anywhere. And then what I do is I move until I find something that feels like it's a lock. And then what I want to do is I want to flow from lock to position, from hand to hand, until I get an idea, of how these locks work, how they feel, where they fit, and what I can do with them. And you'll find that there's slack in between, right? So there's this slack, and that's what allows his arm to move and escape. What I'm trying to do is take that slack out. I'm not focusing on any one particular lock because I know them, and to try and individually do the locks is defeating the purpose of this drill. What I want to do is I want to feel how they apply and kind of happen on their own. So as we do this over and over and over and over again, you start feeling how they fit and how you can do them from different positions. Again, if you just do them in the same static motion that you learned 1,000 times and don't do them from different positions that are unusual or not familiar to you, you just won't learn. You have to play with these. You have to experiment all the time until you start getting a feel for how they work. The next part of this drill is he starts to escape a little bit. I wouldn't get too wild with this. If he starts flailing, you're never going to get the hang of this. But we went from a static motion to where when I start to put this on, he starts to try and get out of it a little bit. And in which case, I have to find a different direction with it. So if I go like this and he starts to move, I have to play and figure out how I can flow from lock to lock properly. So if I start here and he starts to move, I follow him. Did you see the motion? I followed him and I went into the motion. Because he created it. I didn't dictate a lock. He moved and he made the lock. So I started with a lock, he moved somewhere and I followed his motion until I get what I want. So you can do it one hand, you can do this 2 hands, or you grab him and he starts to escape a little bit, and as I move, watch, he's starting to try and change directions, and I have to feel how he goes from place to place. And now it's a little more active than just sitting there and we sit here like this and I just pick a lock and do it over and over again. Because no one's going to let you do that in real life. So what I want you to envision is this is someone who's just trying to escape without tension and force. You got someone who's trying to slip out and you're just trying to feel where they move. And what you'll find is there's a million variations of all the things you do. It could be with the fingers, it could be with the wrists, it could be with the elbows, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing at some point, and it's just a game. So treat it as a flow drill. Obviously it's not the same as a real fight, I get that, but it's a good start to get you to that point. In the next one, we're going to go over how to do this drill with someone who's more tense. This is Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you again next time.